I'm here.
Mike's muted. Sorry, we are running real fast to get this done. Sorry about that, guys. It's been a busy day, guys, and this show is going to be a little crowded. We have got a ton of announcements, so we are not gonna beat around the bush. We're gonna go ahead and get to it, guys. First up, thank you all so much for coming out this weekend. It was a blast. It was a success all across the board for every single one of us, especially Humberto and his crew, and especially for us over here, guys. And we just had an absolute blast getting to know him and seeing all of you here.
He's awesome. Thank you to the other comic book stores that shared our event, that worked with us on this event. Specifically, Comics Exchange helps marketing, Brick House and Snake Eyes, Jonathan Beckner, Pat. You guys showed up and got some stuff. It was so fun to introduce fellow comic shop owners to Roberto Ramos. They were so impressed by the wonderful comic book community here in Knoxville. I cannot stress enough how impressed they were. So that was such a fun time.
This is going to lead to a
It is. This is going to lead to a lot of awesome things, because this was a very much a litmus test.
Yes.
I mean, we bring up our friends from Atlanta. We bring up our friends from South Carolina. That's one thing. Flying someone across the country, from another country, into Knoxville to do a big signing. This was a big test, and a lot of people don't expect towns like Knoxville to be able to perform. But the performance of our shop, of the store signing, they compared it to a show, like a con.
Oh, sure.
Like, that's big.
Oh, yeah.
So, guys, this is going to lead to a lot of great things for us to bring even more awesome creators. And thank you, everybody, for just being such wonderful hosts. No one was a dick in line or anything. It was great.
I was back here packing up a bunch of shit, but everybody that I talked to was great. Everybody was all great. Smiles. Yeah. Everybody had a absolute blast.
This was awesome. So,
but again, thank you all for showing up and supporting us for that.
Absolutely.
Again, guys, it ain't too late. Go ahead and put MagCon Expo on your calendars.
Yes.
That is the first weekend of April. And then next up, this Friday
at 5 p.m., we have Kat Nakai. That is the second pink and second yellow Ranger is coming here. So this will be a lot of fun. This is the first time we've ever had Power Rangers in our store. So, guys, everyone be sure to show up at 5 p.m. Give them a good old Knoxville welcome. Their rates are posted on our social media. We'll have some comics to sell. I actually meant to bring one over here. Did not manage to do that. We have our Power Ranger exclusive, our Power Ranger Soggy variant for sale for half off for you guys. If you want to get that sign with Power Rangers Nirvana on it. Something.
Absolutely, guys. Thank you. And then I'll let you explain what we got going on here with these bad boys.
We have a lot of covers coming up, exclusives coming out next week. We actually have 3 technically, which not ideal. But we have Vampirella #1 coming out next week, as well as Bitterroot #1. Now with Vampirella number 1, we have 2 covers. We have Twilight and Midnight. They're $20 each, or $35 together. They're drawn by Andrew Peploy. We're going to try and get him back down here again. If not, we'll see him at a show to get those signed. Other than that, we have Bitterroot coming up. This one's been incredibly popular already online. There's not a lot of exclusives out there for Bitterroot. When they do come out, though, guys, they go for buku bucks. So
what an amazing cover.
It's a great cover by Dietrich Smith, who actually has done the interiors of Do You Poo. Also worked on Bitterroot before. He's just a great guy.
We had him at Fanboy, right?
Yes, a couple years ago. Yeah, he was at our shop a couple of weeks ago. He's actually coming back next Saturday. So he'll be here. You can get this book next week. It's $20. You can get it signed by him on Saturday.
Perfect. Moving right along real quick after this video, we got a new one coming up, a big old collection. Yes, I took that picture right before I did this. I don't like the thumbnail either, but
I love it.
Here we are.
Insist that he uses it.
And then also, guys, I'm sure you all have seen on our socials, we got 2 big books on our eBay store right now. They are live dollar starts. They have blown well past the dollar point at this moment, but we've got a 1 of 8 signed and remarked copies of Mark Spears' Monsters, our store exclusive, and then also a signed and remarked 1 and 75 of Monsters #1. Moving right along, guys, don't forget the Eisner Awards.
Yes, please nominate us for the Spirit of Comics Eisner Award. This award helps us get creators in here. Helps opens up a lot of doors for us. And honestly, we've been nominated twice, and one day I intend to be on that stage accepting that award. So if you wouldn't mind,
we will be there again,
yes.
hopefully, or we'll just fly down there and we'll crash the whole damn thing.
Crash nothing. We can go in wherever we want.
That's true.
Exactly. No, okay. Not really that conceited. I'm just joking. It's an act, but it's been a weird day, y'all.
Well, whatever
day. Yeah.
This is what we're focusing on.
This is.
We got a lot of shit to.
We got a lot of books to talk about, but a lot of good books.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I actually just read Out of Alcatraz.
I did too. It's so good.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with that one then, real quick.
Let's do that. Yeah. So this one now, don't get me wrong, guys. You'll know which book is the biggest this week. This might be my favorite, even though the Absolute Flash is great. But this I love because I love crime books.
I do too.
No one ever reads crime books here. It sucks. This is actually written by Christopher Cantwell, who did the TV show *Halt and Catch Fire*. He's also the writer of the Iron Man series before Jerry Dugan. Yep. So 2 Iron Man series ago, great series.
He did
Regarding the Matter of Oswald. Yeah, She Can Fly, a great series there. Regarding the Matter of Oswald's Body, a cool thriller. He's something really big recently though. He did that Namor series where it's just him, like Old Man Namor.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right. I read that.
So that was really good. He's a great writer. And so he and Tyler Crook, who is a painter who did Harrow County with Cullen Bunn. Tyler Crook's artwork is beautiful and haunting. It takes a while for him to do some artwork. So this is a story about based off the true story of men who escaped Alcatraz. So these 2 guys, they escape Alcatraz at the beginning. They lose one. Actually, there's 3 of them. One they lose, and then it's about basically they're getting out. They're not exactly free. The way they got out, they had to pull some strings.
Yes.
So some people are after them. You got some agents hunting them. You've got the people who are pulling the strings. You got the guys who escaped, the people hunting them. There's so much in this book. It is awesome.
It's a lot. And you can tell that this story is going to unfold.
We have no idea where it's going to end up.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
It's almost Hitchcockian, the way they do it. So I'm very excited for this book, guys.
I am too. I'm definitely in for the long haul.
Yeah, there's a lot of books out this week. Don't sleep on this one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Daniel, I gotcha. Alcatraz.
But yeah, like I said, we'll know like what the biggest book of the week is. But this one it rivals it for the best. And the thing is, the biggest book this week is also one of the best. This one is rivaling it, though.
I agree. Real quick, let's go back.
Sure.
We do have Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #1 second print coming out.
This is kind of cool. Always interesting. You know, if you like the book, if you're collecting Spider-Man first appearances, this counts.
Absolutely.
So you want to throw this one. This is a collecting book.
Sure. And it's got the 1 in 25 is the homage to Amazing Fantasy 15.
Which we have for sale, and we'll come to that.
One of the, I think it was the B or C cover from the first print.
Yeah.
Let's continue, guys.
All right, here it is.
Ultimate Flash is here, and goddamn, boy.
Yeah. So
there were characters popping up left and right in this thing.
There were, yeah.
It was awesome.
There were. It was fantastic. So
I'm pumped.
The kind of the log line for Absolute is taking these heroes and taking away what seems so essential to them. Batman, you take away his money. Superman, you take away his... What do you take away Superman? That doesn't matter. Wonder Woman, you take away her people. Flash, you take away his family. This is Wally West. He's the Flash in this one. He is alone. Other Flash characters do play a role in it so far, but they are not with him.
For sure.
A lot of first appearances. We're not going to go too far in it, but this does take a recognizable origin story for Flash. Like you said, this is the origin of the Flash. I get it. This it's not like, this is too alien for me. It makes sense how this origin happened, but he is on the run literally and all alone. Yeah. It was a great start. This one, it reads differently than any of the other Absolute books so far. There's no similarities to this. It's definitely for me.
It's very familiar.
It's familiar, but
it's definitely got its own nice twist to it.
And the characters you're rooting for already. Jeff Lemire can capture. Jeff Lemire is the writer of the series. He wrote Sweet Tooth, Underwater Welder. Why did I reference Underwater Welder? I could have just said he did a lot of DC New 52 stuff. But he's really great at capturing
right now.
Yep. He's really good at capturing that anxiety.
Really
all of his characters have anxiety. The poor guy probably has a lot of anxiety. He's really good at capturing that. And so this book, there's no slowing down with the Absolute line. They are banger after banger after banger. like with Ultimate stuff, you can say, oh, I don't really care for this Ultimate series. This one's maybe a little bit of a weaker title. You can't say that with Absolute.
I am so pumped for where this series is going to lead.
Yeah, it could go a lot of different places.
It really can.
And this is one of those ones. I know that Absolute Martian Manhunter is going to be a limited series, and that's okay. Not all of them have to be ongoing. This one can be ongoing for quite some time. Yeah, I could be reading this 2 years from now and still be just completely enthralled.
As long as they keep Lemire on it, I think he's got the
he's the one. He's got it. Yeah. If anyone else, I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe Mark Wood. Well, we'll see.
That's true.
Next up, let's go ahead and get to Absolute Batman number 6. This is the end of the first story arc.
This is, yes.
And I'll tell you, I'm so excited that we got this issue now, because the next issue we get a big new first appearance.
I'm really excited.
I cannot wait. They've already announced it. We're getting Absolute Mr. Freeze.
I cannot wait for that. Yes. Man, I love Mr. Freeze. Ever since I saw Sub-Zero as a kid, Mr. Freeze has always been one of my favorite Batman.
Oh, absolutely. But this guy's continues to kill. Great last issue to this story arc, the Zoo story arc. Highly, highly recommend. And then we have also got One World Under Doom number 2 hitting this week. Still crushing it. I mean, he's just still mapping out those plans, and just nobody really knows what.
No one knows what to do.
His end game is
it.
just yet.
Yep.
It's so good.
They've announced more spinoffs in this series, like a Runaways miniseries, which would be kind of cool. Yeah, because they got Doombot on their team. So, this series is to continue to be awesome.
I did enjoy it. One of my favorite books this week. Did you read DC and Sonic the Hedgehog?
I need to. Though.
It fucking rules.
Okay,
it's
that's awesome.
So much fun.
It's
Darkseid in the Sonic universe, and he's trying to. So I didn't grow up with a Sega, so I don't know a lot about the.
There's a lot of shit in there.
There's a lot of lore. You see all of the Sonic big players that I know of, at least. And then you got the Justice League. They're battling Darkseid. Hell yeah, I was all on board. I had a great time reading.
If you ever watch Sonic X, like I used to watch as a kid, it gets kind of dark, especially the Shadow arc. With Robotnik's grandfather, it's dark.
Well, Shadow and Batman are kind of the two that team up in this one together.
They are, yeah.
And it's Sonic and Flash. They're like racing each other the entire time, arguing who's the fastest.
That's great.
Flash is like, I'm the fastest man alive, and so I was like, I'm just a hedgehog. It was really good.
That's great.
One that I did not read, but I know you want to talk about. So Adventure Man is back.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit
about. If you guys haven't read Adventure Man, that's forgivable because not a lot of people do.
It's Matt Fraction.
It's Matt Fraction
and Terry Dodson on art.
Terry Dodson. It's the same creative team that's always been. It's been doing this for about four years. The original Adventure Man, you're introduced to several pulp heroes. We're talking Doc Savage style characters, explorer characters, that kind of Tintin era characters. And they disappeared. They're defeated by some mysterious force. And then our main character, who belongs to a big family, she actually inherits Adventure Man's powers. And these characters are starting to come back from these stories. It's all about stories. It's all about adventure. I know it's because they call it Adventure Man, but it's kind of one of those swashbuckling comic books, while it's like WandaVision, but with WandaVision meets Adventures of Tintin. That's what these books are like. They are awesome. I love them. I have them all at my house. This is a series that I really care about. So I'm really glad it's coming back. So this is a cool jumping on point if you have not read it. It's not for everybody, but it is a lot of fun.
Hell yeah. All right, Grant, you're going to have to take the helm on the majority of the rest of these because I didn't read them.
That's fine.
So here we go. Next up is Crushed Depth.
Yeah, Crushed Depth is a deep cosmic horror having to do with exploration in space and some underwater. Guys, it's weird. It's like I was going through it and everything, and I could not tell if it was in space or underwater. It's a cosmic horror book, though. All right. So if you like cosmic horror, this is for you.
Dig it. We got some Mad Cave, so that's good.
Always good to support Mad Cave. I like Mad Cave.
Absolutely. And then I saw this one. I did not get to read it, but I'm definitely interested.
Yeah, so this is an anthology. It's an anthology series featuring heroes in LA. And yes, the proceeds of this book do go to help the relief in LA. This is something. So what we purchase goes to them. So yeah,
strongly suggest picking one up if you're interested.
It's a great way to work a cause.
And then we've got Dreamweaver or Giant.
Yes. So this one, Dreamweaver, this is like part of those existence ones. It's an art project book. They do these like every year. I can't remember the name of the artist, and I'm sorry guys, I should have double checked my notes on this one. They do these little mini series all the time, and it looks just like the cover.
Is it kind of like an anthology?
This one's an anthology.
Okay.
So these are they've been pretty popular in the past, but this is if you like the really weird out there eccentric artwork. But that's so it's not for everybody, but some really like it.
It's for you though, guys.
Exactly.
And then we've got the Deviant number 9.
So this is the final issue. Issue. So it all wraps up. There was a lot of delays with this book, but it's finally come to a close. It's really interesting that James Tynion did a 9-issue miniseries. Cool. We've been big fans of this series. It's a great mystery, and we finally get all of it wrapped up in this issue.
I will definitely. I remember McKay telling me about that, so
definitely want to pick up one of McKay's favorite books for a while.
Yeah, I want to pick up.
I just ordered more of the trades. Actually, we're out of the trades right now.
Okay, perfect. And then we've got Eddie Brock Carnage number 2, which I'm definitely going to read.
So this is continuing the fallout from what we saw from issue 1, where Eddie believes he's saving a plane full of people. We don't really know what's happened yet, but it's really like this book is dark. There's no other like characters like Flash Thompson hunting him. Misty Knight makes an appearance in this one. Someone who's like, what's going on? So yeah, Eddie Brock Carnage thing, it's an evolving situation. But it's the only Carnage book I've ever really read right now. So, or that I'm currently reading. It's good.
I read the I can't remember who wrote it back in the day, but I think it was like the 2016 run on Carnage, and that shit ruled.
Was it Zeb Wells? Was Colette great artwork?
No.
Zeb Wells can write Carnage. Fun fact.
I can't remember who it is. I've got it up.
He actually did a series. I haven't read
it. Yeah, he was just one of the more recent ones for sure. And then we've got Bug Wars number 2 coming out, which I'm super excited to read.
Just wanted to throw that to you guys so you have that attention. Bug Wars number 2 is out.
Coming.
Yeah, we always try to let you guys know what the big series number 2 is out, to make sure you grab that. Maybe miss that.
Because there's always such a huge drop off from issue 1 to 2 to 3.
Yeah.
So we want to let you guys know that these are on the shelves coming tomorrow. So pick them up if you like that first issue. And then we've got the last days of Lex.
So this is a big deal because issue 1, of course, came out a couple years ago. And then they did a reprint of issue 1. This is finally issue 2 of the last days of Lex Luthor. Well, Lex Luthor is dying, and Superman is trying to save him for some reason. Well, not for some reason. It's because he's Superman. So what's going to happen?
He's got to do the right thing.
Exactly.
He can't just let him die.
Well, this really explores their dynamic deeply and complicatedly. Yes. So, yeah.
Perfect. And then last one. Who are the Power Pals?
Guys, I'm sorry I didn't get to this one. I don't know who the Power Pals are. The only way you get to find out is if you read the book. I'm sorry, guys. This one I did not get to.
Dropping the ball.
I dropped the ball. Had a lot going on today. Had to reorganize some stuff. I'm sorry. This one I completely slept on and completely ignored. I'm sorry.
We'll pick it up and let us know what you guys think. Let's get to some variants then.
You have Sands?
Got one, and then there's one up there if you want to grab it. That wooden one. Oh, that's all we got at the moment. Sorry, guys. Again, we were rushing to get.
We haven't recovered from this weekend. This was a lot. Also, too, as I tried taking a day off after the signing, and I decided to rent a carpet cleaner, and I broke my bed frame. Don't ask me how. Just
moving beds.
Yes, I was moving the bed, and it shattered. So, I don't know, cheap metal, and also fucked up my floor a little bit. So yeah, tried to do something super simple and nice to clean up the house. It became a 9-hour ordeal.
It did not work out the way
I had planned. All right, guys. Absolute Batman number 6. We have a 125 Khalees variant. It is $14.99 if you're interested. And of course, the 1 of 50 Absolute Batman Alex Maleev variant. Alex Maleev, known for his work on Marvel's Daredevil and a zillion other things, but his Daredevil's the best. It is $30 if you're interested. Now I'm going to go ahead and let you all know the best ratio variant out this week. I'm about to show it to you. So if you want a ratio variant and you're like, I don't know which one to get, it is this one.
Oh, nice.
It is a Jeff Lemire. Besides being an amazing writer, is an amazing artist. This is a Lemire 1 in 25 variant cover where Wally West is saying, stop, don't pass up on this issue. My life depends on it. Perfect. This is perfect Lemire. He's known for writing and drawing his series. He's not drawing this series, thank God, because that's just a lot.
I don't know how I'd take a Flash in his art style.
Exactly. It's $14.99.
That's an awesome book.
And we have a 1 in 50 Crane Virgin. Now, There are regular Crane covers out this week of this book that you can get the cover price. This is the virgin version of that. It's the 1 in 50. It is $30 if you're interested.
Oh,
we have a 1 in 25 Pete Woods. I'm sorry, Ashley Wood art for $14.99 for Detective Comics. And a 1 in 10 G.I. Joe cover for $9.99.
There you go.
To you. We have a 125 Aldred for $14.99 and a 1 in 10 Phillips variant for $7.99. It's Christmassy, so you know, March. It's March. We have a 1 in 10 Momoko design variant for Magic and a 1 in 25 Nafla. Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. 1 in 25 variant for Nightwing, $14.99.
I'm not sure, Steven. How long can Wally West survive in the Absolute Universe? I'd say a long time.
A long time. I mean, Wally West is has he been flash longer than Barry Allen at any time? No, but
Barry Allen was dead for like 25 years.
He was, yeah. I mean,
oh yeah,
a lot of people. He is the Flash. You know,
he's definitely the Flash for a lot of people.
We have a 1 in 10 Crook variant, Crook design variant for Out of Alcatraz.
Nice.
And a 1 in 20 Carnival variant. So that's going to be $7.99 and $14.99 for Out of Alcatraz.
Is Ultimate Flash or Absolute Flash, is that supposed to be a mini, or is this supposed to be an ongoing too?
My understanding is it's ongoing. My understanding the only mini is currently Absolute Martian Manhunter.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
when you actually get a preview of that book at the end of Absolute Flash.
It looks good.
It looks good, but like, you know, it'll be better as a mini.
Sure.
We have a 1 in 25 Opina variant for One World Under Doom for $14.99 and a 1 in 10 Bourdain variant for $7.99. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. There was actually, I'll say, a 1 in 100 One World Under Doom variant for $70. My apologies, y'all.
Lots of people did, Dylan. Lots of people grew up on that. Just
1 in 25 Bagley variant for $14.99 and a 1 in 50 Psylocke variant by Harvey for $30. Look at that Psylocke cover. Oh,
gorgeous.
Fantastic. We have a 1 in 25 Coelho variant for Ultimate X-Men 13 for $14.99 and a 125 Jamal Campbell variant for $14.99. And last but not least, for $30, we have the 1 in 25 second print. You may have just heard me say $30 for a 125 variant, and especially as this is a show, we're supposed to get discounts. 125 second prints variants are ultra rare.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they go for so much. Getting those things signed at a show, like I did with our Ultimate Universe 1 year in, a 1 in 25 Frank Miller variant, can be a lot of fun.
Can be for sure.
And that's everything.
Holy shit, we blew through that real fast.
I told you, it's a bunch of, flashes.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
gotcha.
We got a lot of Absolute Flash.
Hell yeah. Well, is there anything else that we need to discuss?
Yeah, so you'll be getting hit with a lot of announcements for the next couple of days, guys, both on social media and email. Check your emails. Share our posts on social media if you're inclined to, please. We got a lot of announcements coming up. We're announcing our Free Comic Book Day plans tomorrow. McKay is launching a project in store. We're going to be posting about that later this week, but he's going to be launching that in store that you're going to love. So be sure to come by tomorrow and ask McKay about this project. It's not a sale or anything like that. It's just something that means a lot to us.
It really is. It's going to be very special for sure.
Yeah, but I honestly, when he told me, he's like, "You don't think I'm crazy?" He tells me that, I'm like, "Yeah, that's." But it means a lot to me.
It really does. It's a very community-driven little project.
Yeah,
doesn't cost you $1.
It doesn't. No.
It's just
you're gonna like it a lot.
Good times.
But we'll be announcing we can just talk about here. We're announcing for Free Comic Day, Mark Spears is coming. So we'll announce that tomorrow. If you came to our signing, you got the card announcing that. We'll be also announcing a few other things about Free Comic Day. And
some of that is in the video that is dropping in about 20 minutes. So if you want to go ahead and get a little peek,
exactly.
The rest of it, yes, we'll be dropping tomorrow.
It's going to be awesome. CL Brown, do you have a pull box with us? If you do not, I need you to shoot us a message so we can get you squared away. So
I think you said you knew CL.
Maybe.
Okay. You wanted the 1 in 25, right, CL?
Yeah.
I think the one. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, CL Brown. God, Cecil. I'm sorry, Cecil. Yeah. Okay. We got
okay. There we go.
It took me a second there. Oh, he's going to give me crap about that tomorrow. Anyways, yeah, guys. Free Comic Day is coming up. We're working on another little project to have some fun leading up to Free Comic Day. But yeah, guys, we got a lot of stuff coming up. You're going to have a lot of fun. You'll see a lot of cool stuff in the next couple of days. So just keep your eyes peeled. And thank you again for showing up again to the Ramos signing. Seriously, guys, because it was so well, it's emboldened us to try some new things and to keep growing. We don't want to let up on this momentum. A lot of fun stuff in store, guys.
Yep. You said we had a few comic book shops in the States, like reach out to you, right?
Yeah, several actually. Yeah, several shops are actually reaching out to us saying, "How the heck did you get Humberto Ramos to come to your store?" And I just told him to call McKay. Joking. No, that was a multi thing. Actually, because one, yes, McKay was so convincing, and two, they checked with some other people in the industry. Because you guys showed up and support people when we've just had a creator here, you don't know how much you're helping. Like this creator that showed up a couple of years ago was the one that told him, "Hey, they're awesome. You should go to their shop." So thank you, guys.
Absolutely. I think that's going to do it, guys.
I believe that's everything.
Thank you all so much. And like I said, here in about 20 minutes, I've got a new video that is dropping. It's going to showcase all the fun new keys that we got in, which you saw some of them over the weekend if you were in here. And then it'll showcase a few of the Mark Spears things that we've got going on. So check it out. All right, give him your classic line.
Oh, no, just that we got so much going on right now. So make sure you don't take any of it for granted.
See you guys.